And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. Connect is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Wagner in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Minnesota, Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Clint Capella. And it's MP in at the point. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to MP. Clock at 6. On target from range.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Has to connect. Now here's Reeves. The 3, James. Capella with a rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. MP against Doncic. Pass to Wagner. James deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Edwards pulls it in.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Doncic, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Randle finds MP. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. He's got 15.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Wagner with a screen. This one for 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Not the guy you want to give Three-point opportunities, too. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Here's Randall. And here's MP from outside. And again for three.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves them into a tie for third place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe how much damage he's done from long range in his career. James against Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that... come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do.
Good! Another from three.
And that triple means he now has the third most career three-pointers in league history.
He's used that shot as a weapon since the first day he entered the league. The Timberwolves lead by 14. The three. And another three from Minnesota.
All five of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. James inside. Checked by Randall. The three. DiVincenzo. Randall pulls down the board.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Elliott with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Mo Wagner.
Tough to match his activity level. MP with that youthful exuberance.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Capella, and Rui Hachimura subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Prince is checked in for the Lakers. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Green's checked in for MP. Let's see some of the numbers here for LeBron James.
Effective field goal percentage.
Is checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Green. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Tice is checked in for Wagner. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Connect's checked in for Prince. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. They've got MP. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Dillingham in at the two spot. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you. Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hachimura from long range. And he can't get that one. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Tice sets a screen. The Lakers with another miss. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Elliott's got 32 points in the game. And here's Reeves. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Elliott. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Elliott's got 5 points now this quarter.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
On the wing, Reeves. Six to shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. MP outside. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Has to connect. Oh, MP with a block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 49 in the game.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Connect. Takes a three. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting the ball 70% in this game. Takes the three. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 55.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
DiVincenzo, pass to Tice. And here is Vanderbilt. Pass to Tice. Now DiVincenzo, covered by MP. Tice, a screen on MP. Oh, MP with a block.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Lets the three fly. Counted from distance. MP's got 58.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Reeves. Tice sets a screen. To win the run. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Outside Vanderbilt. DiVincenzo on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Count that bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Connect outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. 23 seconds left in the half. Pass to Elliott. Shoots it from the high post. Hits yet again. Wow! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
And it's Doncic missing. Launches it. And another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. He added to his astounding total of three-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
The Western Conference winner, MP.
To no one's surprise, MP, individually, he's a level above. Also makes his teammates better. What more do you want?
Makes his coach. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed. You can't want to be a long-range sniper. But if you miss the target enough time, you become the victim.
Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Mo Wagner is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic, then it's Connect, and it's Reeves in at the two-guard spot. Elliott with the bucket.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Pass to James. Shoots over Randall. The shot by James, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to MP from downtown, and again.
What a game from him, 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Has to connect. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Doncic hammers it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
And both free throws good for MP. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Doncic against MP. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Another one goes. Incredible. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
James outside. Six on the shot clock. There's a screen. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Here's Doncic. Give him 8. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
To the inside, McDaniels. And he makes it on the layup. McDaniels got 6 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
From the wing, and Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. The layup off target. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Good! That's another bucket!
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we've watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that's...
And again for three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Reeves. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's tough.
Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. For 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Pass to Connect, looking to win the run. Knocks down on the triple. Connect's got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's the 3. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Elliott. Again! What an avalanche!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
MP lays claim to one of Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting a record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. It's a credit to my coaches, my teammates.
Nicely said by MP. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. James against Randall. James passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's Minnesota just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Welcome back. We're still wrapping our heads around. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by to the paint. Here's Wagner. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dillingham out there with MP. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Green. And it's Minot. And it's good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Prince. Shot to stop the run. And it's MP with a rebound. Elliott's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Green. Fires the 3. And MP with a basket on the assist from Green.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They set a pick. Ooh, poked away. A shot from the high post. Prince grabs the miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
How impressive has he been tonight, battling inside in the trenches?
Pass to Green. The 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Elliott's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yeah, a go-to shot for James. That pull-up shot is as consistent as it gets.
MP shot is good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
There's a minute 40 left in the 4th. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And it seems like these guys are never satisfied, always hungry for more. They push themselves to their 66th win for the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
And Shannon gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Wagner missing. James against MP. Pass to Minot. Back to MP. Here's Shannon. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played
Great question, Bettina. For me, thank you, Bettina. Right at the top, Joe. 100 points, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Thank y'all. Thank you.
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points.
Excellent quote tonight, MC. That's sure to win you some fans.
Man, I know scoring is up, but topping 100, just ridiculous. Go off, MP.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
One of the purest strokes the game has ever seen. MP is in the building, and he has history in his crosshairs. Tonight could be the night he passes James Harden's career mark for 3. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You know, there have been moments for him this year that overall it just doesn't look like he'll finish near the top of the list.
And I thought at one point he may make a move up those rankings, but he's just never took that next step forward.
Well, look, he took his rookie lumps, but overall, he showed a lot of promise and just needs to continue to work on those fundamentals.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And Stan, here we've got 2 of the highest scoring teams in the entire NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, there's firepower everywhere with these 2 teams. So defensively, you can't take away everything, but you have to try to take away something.
Limit some things, right, Coach? You can't stop everything on the play.
Not at all. You've got to pick your poison and decide what you can live with. Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
And we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Here's Williams. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 14 points.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Williams kicks to Wallace. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
A nice shot by MP.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Will it go? And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Over in the corner, Randle. From deep. And MP with the basket on the assist from Randle. Elliott's got 20 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Edwards.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Minnesota leading by 14. MP outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 3 assists now in this one.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Out to the wing. Free throw line jump shot. Williams can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by MP.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot to stop the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Thunder trailing by 18. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Rui Hachimura. MP out there with Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Minot in at the 3 spot. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
That's to Gobert. The 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Holmgren kicks to Wallace. Misses the 3.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
MP, good.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. And so, MP will bring it up for Minnesota. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Edwards kicks to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Over Gobert. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Williams. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hachimura, the pass to Elliott. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Shoots from the line. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher. on what has been a historic night for him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from live.
But first, let's rank the most powerful dunkers of all time.
There's only one name on that list.
The late.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Thunder. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before. Connects again from distance.
And each and every game, every year, I'm blown away by his consistency from that range.
Well, you look at him now, he's tied for second most threes in NBA history. I mean, that's mind-boggling. And while we've got good, another from 3.
It's amazing what his ability to stretch the floor has done for the offense.
He now has the second most threes in league history and will immediately start gunning for that number 1 spot. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit from in close.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams against McDaniel. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Elliott. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And Randall throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Fires, high post, and a little luck that time, but it drops. MP's got 55.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 10 points in the game. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, good.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. 8 points for him.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Tries it from 19, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. And here is Williams. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gobert with the defensive effort.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A 3 from MP. Rebound by Wallace.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. They say Goes to Silva. He's guarded by Williams. Wallace up on top. Oklahoma City moving it around. Wiggins from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Clint Capella, Rui Hachimura out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Elliott, and it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. Kicks it out to MP. And the 3 off target. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams with the steal. MP against Wiggins. Again, what an avalanche!
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Williams. Count it, good.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Wallace. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's MP. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A 3 from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Dort misses.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Elliott the bucket.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Wallace against MP. Williams sets a screen for Wallace to stop the run, and the jam by Wallace.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Dort to screen on Hachimura. Green with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. MP kicks to Hachimura. Pass to Elliott. From 12 feet out. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.
MP already had the sweetest stroke in the game. Now it's official. Good win. Let's keep it going.